Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the episode got delayed, because they needed time to cook. And we gave them time to cook, and guess what? It was worth it. This episode blew me away, alright? Let me give you the setup real quick. Akira and his gang, they pull up on this crusty, musty ass looking, is a van out here. Not a van, I guess a truck. A refrigerated truck, and y'all, you will not believe what's inside of this truck, because I kid you not, full on masked ass motherfucking samurai pulls up. I know you're not supposed to cuss a lot in the first minutes of the episode, but y'all, there's a gosh dang samurai in this episode of Zom 100, so you guys have to leave a like before we get into things. All right, you left that like, you get the confetti for you. Now, we get a beautifully animated shot of her, bro. She is absolutely destroying these zombies, y'all. She's putting the smackdown on them, and this is not the first time too. Hold on, let me see if I can get the jumping shot. Yes, right up here, y'all. I'm telling you, she is absolutely, well, obviously just she, because if you've seen the episode, you know who, not the episode, the opening, you know who this is. This is the blonde girl from the opening, who, Beatrix is her name. And she pulls off her mask, and I do want to start mentioning something about the opening, because I did talk about the opening last time, and especially because of how disappointed I've been with the opening. This is what the opening used to look like. Majority of the opening, a good chunk of the opening, was just this walking scene of zombies walking, and it really goes for a long while too. It goes for at least like 30 seconds of just straight nothing but zombies walking during the song. Then they would show this card, and then there was just a lot of reused footage, and I took issue with that because I felt like it felt a little lazy. This one in particular is from episode 5, and episode 7 has something similar, but they did a little bit more with it this time. And they didn't just have it being what's it called? They didn't have it just being literally zombies walking against the background. They was actually showing, again, reused footage. This is last week's episode. This is why I was a little upset, I guess, because it was just a glorified AMV for the opening. However, we get to this week's episode, and they have finally, this is the full completed Zom 100 opening. I feel like this is like the canonical opening. We get the same intro, but we get and this surprised me. That surprised me. We got a scene of Akira dancing in the middle of a zombie street, and this feels like the final evolution for the opening. I know I joked about it just now, but like this feels like what the opening should be. We get the you know our 6 sexy main characters, the main duo, giving us a nice little dance, and instead of just walking against a plain background, we have zombies walking against the backgrounds of literally modern day society. You know, the commentary of this series obviously being that humans are zombies, and Akira and his gang are kind of the only humans left in the non-worker society. We want to get out of the workers, the work life. And so yeah, we get a nice little pan to the evolutionary line, and a hilarious scene of the zombies, like I said, all smashing on their phone with their tongues out, while our main characters are staring out the window, and they're, you know, going off to rejoin the workforce. Meanwhile, the zombie hordes chasing we'll call them slackers. I would call them the slacker gang, because they really are just like, you know, lounging around and obviously having a good time since there's no more work. So our slacker crew ends up getting chased by zombies, and then we cut into the reused footage, but it's a lot more well hidden. It's just him crossing his list off, and it really comes off as more slice of life than recap, like some of the last episodes. And the shots they're using are honestly just fun, and I'm pretty sure even though it is a recap, it doesn't come off as a recap. And then we get this shot of Akira riding his bike. He rides off a ramp and falls into the ocean, and finally the end. Because look at this, right? Look at these zombies dancing at the end of this opening. We'll go back to the end of this opening, right? Instead of zombies dancing, it's the same zombie animations being reused. So obviously, you know, I hope this is the opening they'll use in the future, and I like that they had the recaps didn't feel as recappy, so I hope they continue. I wouldn't mind if they continue to do that. It really was just the beginning of the opening not having really any new animation besides walking, like, versus this. I mean, it's so much better seeing them having fun and like just enjoying their time in the zombie apocalypse. Way more enjoyable than the recap. So sorry if that took up a lot of time out of the episode review, but I really just had to commend the animators and really appreciate them. You know, this is my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about, and I really wanted to just highlight and let the animators know, if you guys are watching this, I appreciate you and the work you guys are putting in, and it's really showing. I noticed, okay? I've been hiding the skip intro button behind me this whole time, but unlike some people, I don't like to skip the intros. I like to watch it. So I do appreciate the effort you guys put into it. And now we're just going to jump straight into the actual episode, because Beatrix is the best character in this show. Beatrix is the best character in the show. I don't know what else to tell you. You guys see her. What do you want me to say? She's adorable. She's cool. She's freaking German weeb, literally. And she has sick, nasty samurai skills. She literally pulled up. She was like, "Oh, I wanted to see Japan, but when I got to here, the virus outbroke, and now my dreams of Japan, beautiful Nippon, are gone." She's literally a German weeb, and she's hilarious. I met a sushi chef, and he said to bring him fish for the sushi. So, bro, she's literally doing it in for sushi. And I love this beautiful scene of him. He's like, you know, it's clear to me that Japan really, truly has a special place in your heart. I'm gonna help you get that sushi. So yeah, number 7 on his list is pick out a nice sushi restaurant. So this is very fun. Also love the way, love their faces in this episode. And so yeah, this episode is an escort mission of them trying to get this, look at them going gaga over the sushi. They're trying to get this refrigerated truck full of sushi that just busted a wheel into the city to help this sushi chef. So that's really most of the episode too, is, you know, they're planning. Your girl thinks she's Kon Ming. The plan is, you know, and we have like our roles too. So she's the tactician. Akira is the muscle, you know, he's the first guy you send out. She's the tactician. His friend is the bait, because obviously, I mean, look at that tasty, juicy ass. How is he not gonna be the bait? And now we have our tank role too. Our girl right here, dog. This scene right here is why the episode got delayed. The way she is like tearing through the crowds, it's honestly amazing. So their plan is to corral all the zombies into one area. Of course, she's got her little fan flame too, like she's your boy Kon Ming. Did I ever talk about that show? I think I just watched it on my own. I wish I didn't miss out on your boy Kon Ming. I should have done videos on it. But yeah, they weren't able to get the matches lighting. You know, we have a little bit of trauma, a little bit of drama. And then, you know, he's like, bro, if we want the sushi, we gotta get the sushi. I'd rather die than not get this sushi. And so he's able, Akira really needs to get like some kind of, I don't know how he's able to one-punch these zombies, but he really needs like a sword or a knife or something. It's honestly insane. So bro gets about to get surrounded, and bro, she's actually insane. She literally just comes in and they wreck shop, yo. I'm not kidding. They just like are demolishing these zombies. And I gotta pause it again because I don't want to get copyright claimed, because this scene is really well animated and I'd love to show more of it. But you know, this is where the budget is going, is them literally just double teaming zombies and absolutely going insane. You know, they're literally just like chainsaw manning these zombies, like Chainsaw Man episode 1. It's absolutely insane. And so luckily our girl pulls up with plan 2, our tactician girl, of using a drone with her MP3 player, or a Walkman, she calls it. And they've just been like literally dousing the entire place with gasoline. And yeah, these zombies get lit, bro. It's actually hilarious that she's playing with the monkeys and immediately death. And it even like trails too, bro. They really knew what they were doing with this episode, and they really slapped with the animation. And this scene is honestly, like, guys, they're really killing it. I feel so bad for the animators, guys. Can we get a like for the animators who are breaking their backs and crunching and not meeting their deadlines and just being absolutely worked like a zombie to get these episodes out? This episode this is so sad. I need at least 2,000 likes in this episode, y'all. Please. This is so sad for the zombies. And we're only halfway through the episode, so they do end up, you know, they succeed with their goal and they get the sushi to my man. And I thought there was gonna be a little twist at first, but no. It was actually just everyone. Look at all those beaming, smiling, happy faces, yo. Everyone's just so happy right now. And our girl right here, we check in with our girl, and she, she's and even, why is it that anime food always looks so good, guys? Why does anime food always look so good? She tries it, and I kid you not, dog. She brings a tear to her eyes, and I love her sweet little German Japanese accent. She is so cute and delicious, honestly. It's pretty, it's really heartwarming to see. I'm glad this is the Persona music playing right now, because it really is just heartwarming to see Beatrix come to Japan, living her best weeb life, and getting to try sushi in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. This is what this show is all about, is moments like this, living your life, taking the time to really appreciate those small things, and not finding the joy in the menial things outside of work, finding the joy in the things that you don't just do to survive, you know? Those little tiny pieces of joy, that's what I'm looking for. It's just little baby sushi that just melts in your mouth. He's like, bro, and even the sushi man, bro, he's like, dude, I worked every day without any days off. I missed my wife's funeral. I missed my daughter's wedding, but this all makes up for it. And yeah, guys, I wish this is just like, man, the animators really do appreciate us. You know, we are really good friends with the animators, and no, well, not good friends, but I just appreciate them and everything they do for us. You guys, you know, the Persona music really kicking in again. I just really appreciate you guys and all the work you put in. You guys really make everything just so special. I really look forward to watching these episodes every day. Well, not every day, every week. I hope you guys have the best going forward. You know, enough of this song. This song is a little bit too a little too sad for what I'm looking for. So we are gonna skip ahead. We're gonna, you know, we do get into a little bit of trouble. Oh my god, yo, come on! Shout out to the episode. They pull up to this hot springs town, you know, and it's funny because she's living her best Japanese life, and Akira also has a lot of cultural Japanese stuff on his list. Well, not cultural, but just like eat sushi, like go to a hot springs, like stuff that you would do in Japan that he hasn't got to do since he's been working. And of course, she's literally like going full weeb. And Akira's like, bro, this foreigner knows more about Japan than we do, bro. She's literally a full weeb, bro, and it's honestly hilarious. She is genuinely living her best life. And even her, she's like, man, shit's beautiful. And she's like, well, he's like, you know, love is kind of cool. And she's like, love is just a series of chemical imbalances. It's a mental disorder. That's literally how she's like right now. So like, you know, she's just funny too. You know, she's like, you better off. And unfortunately, the men's hot spring has all the hot water, and she's like, there's only hot water in here. Bro, it's honestly, it's desperate times. Call for desperate measures. No need to be ashamed, ladies. Too bad there's no hot water in the ladies' hot springs. You should come join us instead. I didn't expect them to have a obligatory hot springs episode, you know, but if they had to do it, I'm glad they got it out of the way. Ooh, that's gonna be a thumbnail face for sure. I'm glad they got it out of the way in season 1, honestly. And bro, of course, she's like, in other words, you know, ever since the dawn of this country, and even they like fast forward past all this stuff. So yeah, she comes in. She is a proud woman, and honestly, I'm proud to be here too. I'm glad we were able to make it this far into the season. I've really just been waiting for her, you know? I've just been waiting to see her. I knew she would be the best character in this thing. Thank you for loving our culture. Unfortunately, they were literally just like walking all over a bunch of zombies. So yeah, and it turns out the entire town is just full of zombies. And yeah, at least the boys get to soak in, but you know, everyone is just really upset right now and they pass out. My boy Tendo wakes up, you know, he's got the night piss and he finds the hot springs out in the mountain. And he's able to enjoy it with Shizuka. Oh my god, Shizuka Neki? Como say what? So yeah, it's honestly kind of hilarious. He's just like, bro, I literally just wanted to chill. She's like, oh, don't see me naked. He's like, bro, I'm just trying to chill. So literally just trying to chill. And she's like, hey, you know, I'm sorry that I shot you down so quick when I was talking about love. Because you know, I got daddy issues. It's hard for me to open up to people, so I'm sorry. And he's like, well, she's like, you know, I hope, he's like, she's like, well, she's like, I hope I find someone who I'm able to find in love with, who I'm able to be as open with as I am with you. And he's like, you mean me? And then they find the hot spring. and everything is happy. And yo, they are really like they're really just enjoying it. You know, shout out to the best characters in the show. Of course, we have these two also have the habit of just getting naked constantly. So shout out to this episode. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to getting naked randomly. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Zom 100. Shout out to the animators. Shout out to everyone who watched this episode. And guys, how do you guys feel about Beatrix? Is she too much? Is she perfect? Is she the entire world? Let me know down in the comments below. And honestly, leave a like, because you gotta leave a like for Beatrix. This is the best episode of Zom 100 so far on the scale of Beatrix. This is the most Beatrix we've ever gotten. Everyone has been waiting for Beatrix this moment, so I don't know how you can dislike this episode. So guys, that's all from me. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.